topic, everybody. My name is Eden, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Virgo, who in Greek mythology roughly equates to Athena, the goddess of wisdom in battle. Also, one of the three known virgin goddesses. She's rather, she can appear arrogant, Athena, because she is just that smart. And sometimes the other gods, they're no slouches when it comes to, warfare and, critical thinking. But she's usually a few steps ahead. How are we all doing today, Virgos? Hope we're all doing well on this fine Tuesday when this goes up. And thank you all once again for the wonderful support you have been showing recently on the videos. I am, to be quite frankly honest, flabbergasted at how much we are pulling, how well we are doing. So hopefully you're enjoying the content, coming back for more. I do this pretty much every day, 2 videos a day. So yeah, without much further ado, let's jump right on into this, shall we? Starting off, we have Pisces Vision. Interesting starts, definitely an interesting start. So you're looking ahead here, Virgo. You're thinking 3, 4, 5 moves ahead. As you should be as a Virgo. You're thinking, okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this to get to that? You also gotta consider, however, the fact that you have to think about the now before you get to the then. To the future, per se. So just remember that. Your closest acquaintance has an Atlas's burden of responsibility on their shoulders. My God, this is not going to be a happy reading again, is it? Yeah. So your close acquaintance here, they have a lot on their shoulders. They have a lot on their mind. They're thinking too hard about this. They're holding up the weight of the sky, the weight of the world, even, on their shoulders. Hopefully you're there for them, and, they're there for you. So, let's see, where's your head at? Chiron's lesson. There is a lesson to be learned from these trials. There is a harsh life lesson that needs to be learned from these trials. And I know learning, life lessons like this can be difficult. Trust me. I mean, life lessons can be painful to learn sometimes. And you have to really be jarred by something pretty drastic in order to learn some of them. So just bear that in mind when you start learning this one, whatever it may be. Or maybe you're trying to teach them this life lesson. I'm not sure. But there's a lesson to be learned from all this. What's around you? Athena's wisdom. This is your card, Virgo. Virgo. This is your card. This is you. You are all over the situation right now. You are going for it. You are thinking about it. It's all on your mind right now. You're thinking about this. You are on top of this. This is all you. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in this. What do you want? The Argonaut's voyage. You want the strength, the courage, the valor, the wisdom even, to know how to successfully navigate these rocky waters that you have found yourself treading. You and your friends here have found yourself treading some rocky waters. And you're going to have to be careful when you tread through them. You're going to have to be very careful when you tread through them because you really don't know where you might end up in this case. It's quite a storm that's built up around you. Who's advising you? Atlas's reflection. Yeah, you are thinking so hard about this. You are putting your mind to the task this time, Virgo. This time you are putting your mind to the task. You're not getting advice from anyone else. You're just advising yourself. You're thinking, okay, how do I fix this? How do I fix that? How do I fix this? How do I fix that? You are thinking about this like nothing else right now, Virgo. This is all that's on your mind. I don't know what this burden is. It might be a work burden, it might be a life burden in general. Whatever burden this friend of yours is having on their shoulders, you're thinking only about it. There is nothing else on your mind right now. Your mind is empty of anything except this burden and how best to relieve them of it. This is a very pressing situation. What's your dilemma? Icarus's ascent. There is a way for you to relieve them of this burden, but you feel as though it may be flying too close to the sun here. You feel as though if you attempt to use this method to relieve your friends here of their burden, it may result in problems. Problems that you may find yourself unable to solve. You may rise to glory or fall from grace. It could go either way. Who has the power? Heracles' labors. It's in your hands. There's a big choice to make here. See, here's your dilemma on the left here. And this is what you could also do on the right. Here's what your dilemma really is. The easy way is this. This is the easy way out. Icarus' ascent, this is the easy way that you could take. You could take the shortcut, take a big risk, and risk losing it all in the name of helping this friend of yours. Or you could go on Heracles' labors, take the long way around, do what you should do, take the hard choices, make the hard sacrifices in the name of helping them, and reap the greater rewards of those sacrifices. Shortcuts for risk or a long way for reward. The choice is yours, Virgo. What's holding you back? Daedalus' craft. You are thinking about this way, way too hard, Virgo. You are thinking about this like nothing else. Seriously, you are thinking about this like 24/7. You think about this in your dreams. It's that bad, Virgo. This is what's holding you back right now is you need to just for a moment, even if for just a brief few seconds, stop thinking about it. Because trust me, Virgo, I know what that's like. I think through problems all the time. I go through 100,000 possible scenarios before I decide on one, probably towards the beginning, that, works the best. I think through 10, 20, 30 different solutions when really the second or third one would have been best all along. You have got to get out of your own head, Virgo. This is just my advice. You don't have to take this. But what I'm telling you here now, Virgo, you got to get out of your own head. Get out into the daylight. Enjoy life a little bit. Forget about all these problems. Just breathe. Don't be that brilliant, crazy, fanatical scientist that I know you are, Virgo, for a little while. And just be you for a while. Because those smarts, you are brilliant, Virgo. Don't get me wrong. From what I can tell from this, you are brilliant. You are so brilliant. Like, you are genius level brilliance. But the thing that's holding you back the most is that you're pushing yourself way too hard. When you're thinking clearly and when you're, thinking along good logic, you are unstoppable. But right now, you're having the thinker's equivalent of writer's block. Get out of your own head. What's being hidden? Theseus's What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? When you're not overthinking it, this is what happens. When you're not overthinking it, this is what happens. Theseus's triumph. That's what happens when you're not overthinking things, Virgo. That is what can happen if you just get out of your own head for a few minutes. You can see that the easy solution, or maybe the difficult solution, whatever it may be, is the best in this case. You just gotta get out of your own head. You really do. Can you succeed? Helios' journey. You've been at this for ages, Virgo. You have been at this day and night. Night and day. You've been at this for so long now, it's clouded your mind. You just gotta stop for a little bit. You gotta take a break. I know it seems like everything's gonna fall apart if you take a break, but trust me, Virgo, it's not. Take a freaking break. Take a break. For like a few minutes at least. You can do this. You just gotta get out of your own head. What happens in the end? Prometheus's gift. You bring light back into their life. You bring the light back into this person's life. You manage to relieve their burdens. It's difficult. It's not an easy solution to have. And it's not an elegant one either. It's far from it. But it does work. And not every solution has to be perfect, Virgo. Not every solution has to be, perfect, flawless. Not every plan is flawless. Trust me. Plans go awry all the time. Just try to remember that if it works, don't fix it. If the plan ain't broke, don't fix it. When is this all happening? Hermes' message. This has been happening for a while now. Probably at least a few weeks. Maybe upwards of 2 months. And I'd say this is all going to happen within the next week and a half. All of this is going to come to fruition in the next week and a half. Like the burdens, that's already been happening, but the solution to all the burdens is going to come to fruition in the next week and a half. And again, best advice I can give you here, Virgo, get out of your own head. No clarification needed here. Let me just take you through the line here, just to give you some clarification on the story. You have been dealing with this person's burdens on your own, mind you. This is not something you have help with. This is something you've been thinking about on your own. You've been fascinated by the mystery of how best to go about solving these burdens for so long now. Like this has been night and day thinking. You've been fascinated by this mystery. It's all you can think about. And the lesson to be learned here, this is it. Chiron's lesson. This is the lesson I'm trying to get you guys to learn here, Virgo. Get out of your own head. That's the lesson you need to learn from this. Get out of your own head. I know you're thinking about this. Look at this. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. You're thinking more about it. You're thinking more about it. 4 of these cards are telling you how much you are thinking about this. This is on your mind 24/7. You've been navigating these choppy waters the best you can, trying to find a permanent solution. And you haven't stopped, even for a second, to think to yourself, what am I doing? Why am I going about this so roundabout? There's the risky road, there's the long journey, there's 1,000 ways to go about this. But the point here, Virgo, is that you're going to learn a valuable lesson from this. Get out of your own head. And in the same thread of thinking, you will find the solution. You are going to bring Prometheus' gift, the gift of fire. You're going to bring light back into this person's life. You're going to bring light back into the Atlas's burden life. You can do this, Virgo. You just gotta get out of your own head. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching, and thank you once again for the incredible support you guys have been showing recently. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. The big old 4 digits. We are making so much progress, people. Thank you all so very much for watching, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.